Hello, y'all. It's Mrs. Minshew in quarantine with my kiddos. I got
Kaylin, Cannon.
All right, my fifth grader, about to be sixth grader, and my first grader, about to be second grader. We are just hanging out outside, and I had found a cool science experiment where they created fireworks in a jar. What? So we are going to do that. So the materials you need, if you have glass jars, that is ideal. You need something clear. We have like the bigger mason jars, and we filled it about 3/4 the way to the top. And then we have another smaller glass. It just happens to be the mason jars too, just smaller. You want it to be clear too. That's empty right now because we're about to do something. You will need
food coloring.
Food coloring, the water-based kind, so not the little gel packs. You want the little liquid ones. Okay. You need oil, vegetable oil. And we've got some spoons, or a fork would work.
And then measuring 1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon measuring spoon. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to take the oil and put 3 to 4 is what it says. I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of oil into the empty glass. Okay. So you'll just measure that out. So 1. I'm going to let Kaylin do hers. Pick it up so you guys can see.
Okay, let me do it by it.
2, 3, 4. Okay, give Cannon the tablespoon.
Here you go, Cannon. Do it, you're smaller.
All right, you ready? Careful, careful. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, so now we have our oil in the jar. Now, I'm going to put you back up here. We are going to take our food coloring, the water-based food coloring, and you're going to put about 4 to 5. We're going to go for 5. Why not?
Yeah.
5 little drops of the food coloring into the oil, not the water. We're not touching the water yet. The oil. Okay, so they're about to do that. We're going to do 5 of each color. We got yellow, blue, green, and red. So I'm going to let them do that. All right, so we're going to get that done. All right, so we got our food coloring drops in there, and I want to show you what it looks like because it's pretty cool. Because what did I tell you the food drops are? They're water soluble, and we mixed it with oil. And maybe you've done an experiment where you've tried to mix water and oil, and it didn't mix. Why did it not mix?
Because the water is more dense.
The water is more dense than oil. They don't like each other. Water will go down and the oil goes to the top. So we put drops of the food, put it down please, the food coloring that has water in it into the oil, and we're like, why didn't it mix? I want to show you what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Let's show the top. Should see that it still looks like little drops in the oil. That's pretty cool. So they are now going to take their spoons and very lightly mix it. You guys are doing awesome.
It's not mixing in with the oil though.
It's not mixing it with the oil, huh?
Because it has
Water and oil don't really mix, so it's not really going to mix. But you'll notice with Cannons, you can see it really well.
Yeah, he has lots of little ones.
It's a lot of little ones. It kind of breaks it apart.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
I'm just doing it fast.
No, slow.
Okay, it kind of breaks it apart. Now I'm going to ask them to take their oil and pour it in the water. Can you guys do that for me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go. Just pour it right on top of the water. Tip it up some. Okay, hold on.
Mine looks black.
We're going to wait and see what happens. All right. For some reason it turned color, but you can see Cannon's creating the fireworks. Let's see if we can see it. Can you guys
See all those little light green?
The food coloring is starting to
Whoa,
go
mine is
down
too.
in the oil.
You can see
It looks kind of like fireworks, but they're going down.
It's red, blue, all those awesome colors.
You can't really see it.
It'd be easier to see if it was still kind of clear, but we
put
can
a little
still
bit
see
more.
it.
And you can see the line from the oil, like of the oil.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
can
it's
see the
right
line of
there.
the oil because water is
It's
more
dense. And the oil is
dense.
I
close to the top.
accidentally put 2 more drops.
So maybe we put a couple too many drops, but you can still see the cool food coloring breaking apart and going down because it is the water in it is more dense than the oil. So it's leaving the oil and it's going down, and it kind of looks like fireworks exploding as it goes down. Pretty cool. So this is an easy experiment to do at home. You don't need a lot of things. You need some glass cups, some water, some oil, and some food coloring. So
Water-based.
water-based food coloring, of course. Let your parents know, and I think it'd be pretty cool. Something to do while you're hanging out, quarantined in your house. Why not do a fun little science experiment with some things that you probably already have in your house? If my students are watching this, I love you, and I'd love to see some videos or pictures of you guys trying this at home. All right, check it out.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us.